Hi everyone, welcome to Binary Search Tree Creation. In today's lesson, हम लोग जो आज समझाने वाले हैं that is how to create a binary search tree in programmatically and theoretically both. So guys, as you can see that there is a list of numbers is given. So what we are going to do using this list of numbers, I am going to create a binary search tree, right? So hopefully आप लोगों को मालूम है how to create a binary search tree and what are the rules of a binary search tree. Binary search tree is a generalized version of a binary tree, okay, and each node can have maximum two child. It can have zero child also. If it does not have any child, the node itself will become a binary search tree. If the node does not have any child, that means this is the first node and this is the last node. That means that will be a binary search tree. And what are the properties of binary search tree? The properties of binary search tree is that each node must be greater than its left children and smaller than its right children. Okay. So whenever we are going to create a binary search tree, we have to keep in mind that properties, and accordingly that we have to proceed. So as you can see, guys, I have already written a piece of code. Using this code, I am going to explain you how to do the binary search tree creation programs. Okay, let's start. So this is the first 50. Okay, so as you can see, this is a structure. Start is a structure. Inside the structure, there is a data part. This is the data part. Data part means the value that each node will contain. And every node, as I said, has two children. One is the left children, another is the right children. So left will refer to the left children of the node and right will refer to the right children of the node. And as the root node, so root is initially null, because if there is a no node exists, so root will be null node. This is the null. Now this is the program, this is the function void insert int key. Key is the value that each node will contain the value of the node. Next, I have created a start bit tree, current, part, PAR. I can see this is the parent and PRE is the previous. There are the three objects of the structure. Current equal to start bit tree malloc size of start bit tree. This line will allocate an empty memory whose size will be equivalent to the size of the structure. Because each node in binary tree will be a single object of a structure. So here we will get a size which is equivalent to the size of the structure. Next, current arrow data equal to key. As I said, key is the number or the value that is given by the user. So if I say 50, so 50 is the first number that is given by the user. So I can say current data. So if I draw a picture like this is a 50, okay, and its data part is 50. Now current left is null, right is null. So I can say is left now null and null, right is null. Right? The node is created and this is the first node, and this node I refer as current also. Next, current equal to root equal to null. What is root mean? Root is null now. So the condition is true. If the root is null, current is root. That means this current node will become the root itself. So I am creating the first node of the binary tree and this will become the root node. Right? So my 50 will become the root node. And after this the return statement, the function is terminated. So guys, I hope this is clear. Next we goes to the next part. This is 90. Again the program, the function you call and next number you are given as 90. So I can say now key is my 90. Okay, key is 90. I am just writing the roughly what will be the value of each variable. Key is 90. A start bit tree, current data. That means key will goes to the current. So what will be your current? Current will become 90. Right? Current next, current left null, current right null. So if I roughly draw, suppose this is my current. As I know, 90 must be the right child of 50, so I can say is 90 and its left is null and right is also null, right? But 50 is not linked to 90 yet. ये अभी तक लिंक नहीं है, तो 90 is a separate node and 50 is a separate node. Now root is equal to null. Now I can say root is 50, so it's not null. So the condition is false over there. So this condition is false. So I am going to the else part. Now what is the value of root? Root is 50. So root is 50. So parent, I can say parent PAR is 50. So I can write PAR equal to 50. Not equal to null. 50 not equal to null. Condition is true. Next, par equal to parent. What is par? Par is 50. So P will become also 50. Okay. Now I can say P will become also 50. Now you have to check whether par greater than par data means 50 is greater than current data. So what is par data? Par I am saying as a root and par is the same. Okay. So par data is greater than current data. So par is 50, parent is 50 and current means child is greater than 90. Is it true? No, the condition is false. If the condition is false, then I am not looking this part also. Which one I have to see? This one. Now par data is less than current data. Par data, that means par is my 90. Sorry, par is my 50 and current is my 90. Now this one is true. Right? This one is true. So par equal to par arrow left. That means parent mirror. What is my current position of the parent? This one was my parent. Now parent is going to its right. That means is coming to null. Now parent will become my null. क्या हो जाएगा parent? Keep in mind, after going to the right, parent will become null. Now parent is going to the right, so parent will become null. So this condition will not work. And after closing the loop, this is the closing of the loop, it will go again the top of the loop. That means while. Now what is the updated value of parent? What is the updated value of parent? Is null. This is null. Now so it come out from the while loop. That means it will come out from the loop, and after coming out from the loop, it will check whether the pre arrow data. What is the value of pre? You can check pre is 50 now. When it come out from the loop first time, the value of pre was 50. So 50 arrow data is greater than current arrow data. So 50 arrow data, that means 50 is greater than 90. No, the condition is false. So next we are checking pre-arrow data, that means 50 arrow data less than current arrow data. Less than current arrow data. Right, the condition is true. If the condition is true, then pre-arrow right. That means which one pre? Pre is 50. I can say this is 50. Root is 50. So is the right will become current. That means now the link will be established. Pre-arrow right. Pre is my 50. Is right will be linked to current. Current is my 90. So I can say now the link is established. It will become like this. Okay. So after 50 and 90, I have got a binary search tree. 50 is the root node and 90 is 50 is the root node and 90 is right child. Right. So the condition is true. Now we are going for the next iteration. That is the next value. Next value is 40. So guys, what is the rules of the binary search tree? The child must be, left child must be smaller than the root node, right? And I can assume the 40 must be placed as the left child of 50. Let's check. So I just omit this part, whatever I have mentioned over there, I just omitted this one. Okay. So let's start. Now, what is key now? Key will become my 40 because the new value is 40 because I am working for this one right now. Because this is done, this is done. 40. Now current is my 40, so I can write 40. Current arrow left null, current arrow right null. So I can assume 40 will be placed as a left child of 50. So this is not, they are not linked. So I just write here 40 and its left child is null and right child is null. Now I have to, they are not linked, remember? Now I have to check whether my program is working correctly or not. If it's working correctly, then they will be linked together. Now root is not null. What is the root node? What is the root node? Root is 50 because always 50 को start करता है. So root is 50. Root null. Root will go to the par. So I can say par will become 50. So I write par equal to 50. Par not equal to null. 50 not equal to null. Condition is true. Next, par equal to pre. That means what is the value of par? Par is 50. So pre will become also 50. Right. Now par arrow data. Just have to omit this part also because new data we have got. So we have to start from the beginning. Okay. Start from the beginning. Now par arrow data. This is par and is the data. Hope guys you can understand the codes. थोड़ा सा मिसमैच हो गया. समझ में आ रहा है? Par arrow data greater than current arrow data. What is par? Par by 50. Par arrow data greater than current arrow data. Because why? This is my current, right? Current my 40. So I can write current equal to 40. So this condition is true now. Now par will go to its left. That means what is par? Par is my parent. Parent is goes to its left. Sorry. That means this one. Now par will become after going to the left. Par. What is the value of left child of parent? Left child of parent is null. So par will become null. Right. This 40 will be omitted, and I can write here null. Because par अभी null को refer कर रहा है, right? Now after the condition, it will go for the next iteration, that is while loop. It will come to the top of the loop. What is the updated value of parent? Updated value of parent is null. So it will come out from the loop, and once it is come out, it will check for the next condition, whatever is given over there. Pre arrow data. So what is pre? You can see pre is my 50. Pre is my 50. So 50 arrow data greater than current arrow data. It is 50 arrow data is greater than current arrow data. Why? 50 is greater than 40. Okay. So pre left equal to current. So what is pre? Pre means I am saying the previous node. So pre left. What is pre? This is my pre. Pre is 50. So its left will become linked to current. So I can draw picture like this. Pre is referring to its next node current. So this two link is linked now. So 50 का left child कौन आ गया? यहाँ पे 40 आ गया. Now this is working correct. Okay. So guys, hopefully आपको ये कोर्स समझ में आया होगा. If you have any doubt, you can comment in the comment sections. And for your benefits, I have also given the source code of the programs in the description sections. आप लोग अगर चाहते हो तो you can directly download the source code from the sections. And if you think guys कि आप लोगों के लिए ये कोर्स helpful होगा तो don't forget to subscribe, like and share. And we will upload this kind of course more and more very frequently. ठीक है? तो for today this much. See you. Have a good day. Thank you.